Hey everybody, my name is James, and this is the closeout video for a Catalyst proposal titled Barriers to Entry Equal Proposals. This closeout video is a little bit late. I thought I had made it, but clearly did not. So sorry about the tardiness of this video, but it was for a Fund 5 challenge in the Catalyst Value Onboarding category. The total requested funds were 10,000 USD, and today is the 6th of December, 2023. Let's jump in. We could start with a quote. "Don't label me a skeptic, but give me space to be skeptical. Don't label me a critic, but give me space for critique." I've always loved this quote, but the fact is I'm kind of messing with you. Nobody really said this, but pretty much everybody kind of said this. As I started to implement this proposal, I heard this message from a lot of people. It's not that I'm skeptical. It's just that I have some questions. Can you help me? And so what I'd like to show you is what the original proposal was, what the necessary pivot was that we discovered, and what we've done since then. So the challenge KPI was, did we manage to increase meaningful participation from proposers, advisors, and voters? The plan I proposed was, within the first 3 months, convene a group of 12 quote-unquote Catalyst skeptics who would get together for the next couple of funding rounds. I was targeting funds 7 and 8 at the time. Define barriers to entry in Catalyst, and through a series of weekly meetups and asynchronous communication, we would craft solutions to problems that we identified. Then solutions crafted through that program would be refined into viable Catalyst proposals, and then we would start a cycle where alumni of this circle would pay it forward by continuing to bring skeptical newcomers in for many funds out into the future. So what actually happened? What I did was I launched this work with a series of after town hall sessions in the middle of 2021. What I learned is that the idea of this proposal was not viable. And what I did instead is really worked to create a space for skepticism and critique to emerge. What I learned. First of all, I conflated the concept of barriers to entry and skepticism when really there's no correlation. Plenty of people struggle to enter ecosystems, but without any skepticism. And on the other side, plenty of people are skeptical, but have no real intention of participating in an ecosystem. These are two separate concerns. I learned that labeling people as Catalyst skeptics was a bad idea, and more on that in just a moment. But that we need space for skepticism and critique, and that space is fragile. So there was a necessary pivot here. First of all, we wanted to create space for skepticism and critique without anyone ever feeling like they've personally been labeled a skeptic. And this is a hard problem right now. This was the work that needed to happen. How would we do it? Well, all of this informed the evolution of Gimbalabs Playground, which continues to run to this day. We actually just had a session yesterday talking about how we might increase the role that collaboration plays over competition in the current iteration of Project Catalyst. So this is ongoing work. And what we've done is we've created this space where first people can get together. First, people can start to trust each other, and then skepticism and critique can emerge. The problem is that when skepticism or critique come from a competitor, they can feel threatening. But when the same comes from a trusted collaborator, that drives innovation. So we've created a space where collaborations start, critique absolutely happens, and people can express skepticism. But we've also created the expectation that as we express that skepticism, we will make an honest effort to launch new solutions. And that's exactly what we've done. And you can see this starts to create a cycle Once we express that skepticism, once we build that trust and start to define solutions, new collaborations emerge. And Playground has an ongoing track record of this happening. We're building some solutions right now that enable us to really apply these insights to the systems we're building. And I invite anybody to get involved. If you're a skeptic, we won't call you one, but we're going to give you a space to express your ideas, ask questions, and continue to engage in real collaborations for the world-changing work that we're all doing. Gimbalabs Playground, it meets on most Tuesdays at 1800 UTC, and you can learn everything you need to learn about it at gimbalabs.com/playground. Thanks for watching this overdue closeout video, and thanks everybody for building new systems together. See you soon.